param tattvaya narayanaaya gurubhyo namaha. Om krim krim bhutnathaya namaha. Om trim trim trijataya namaha. Om lim divya chetnanandaya namaha. I pray at the lotus feet of Divine Mother, Sri Lalita Ambika, and at the lotus feet of my Divine Gurus. Today we will understand the meanings of Lalita Sahasranam verses 81 till 97, and when I speak in the Namavali, we are going to start from 366 onwards. So I am going to start the Namavali this time. I am not reading the verses completely. So it starts with Om Paraya Namaha. Para means she is the one transcendental. Para means something beyond, supreme. Like in English we have the word paranormal. I sometimes feel the paranormal, the para come from para, so it is para. Para means something which is beyond, transcendental. Okay. Pratyak Chiti Rupaye Namaha. She is consciousness, and what kind of consciousness? That consciousness which is turned inside. Normally when we are looking and talking and doing our actions and activities in the world, our consciousness is divided in the outside world. But when we start meditating, the same consciousness goes inside, deeply inside. When we experience her presence in the form of bliss, in the form of joy, in the form of peace. That inverted consciousness is Divine Mother herself. Om Pashyante Namaha. Now, there are 4 types of speech mentioned. One is, it's called Para Pashyanti, Madhyama, Vaikhri. These are the 4 stages of speech. Vaikhri is a speech like I am talking to you, it is loudly. Then there is Madhyama. Madhyama means a whispering tone. And then another one is Pashyanti, whereby you can hear the speech inside you. And Para is beyond, a speech beyond. It's like when we are chanting the mantras, one of the ways to chant mantra is loudly. So we start with our loud mantras, say Ankling so, Ankling so, Ankling so, Ankling so, Ankling. So this is Vaikhri. Then after a while when you start chanting, you will realize that the chanting starts becoming slower and slower. So you started loudly, but then it started becoming Ankling so, 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 Ankling so. So this becomes Madhyama. As you go on increasing your chanting, at one point even that whispering will stop and you will hear the mantra is going inside. You will be aware. That is called as Pashyanti. Now, when you start meditating and you have reached to the stage of Pashyanti, after a while you realize that even that mantra which is being divided as Ankling so, which you are hearing inside without even moving your lips or without even whispering, that also gets into a higher understanding, higher sound which is to be heard inside. That higher sound is Para. That is where you experience the Divine Mother. Sometimes that Para is actually like Nad, which is like the unstruck sound. So Ankling so, you start from Ankling so, but that Ankling so takes you to the highest level of realization. That highest level of realization is a speech which is unstruck, which is unheard, which is only heard by you. It is heard in the 4th stage, in the Turiya or in the Samadhi, that is called Para. So Pashyanti, so she is the one who is in the Pashyanti stage of speech also. Paradevata, the next word is Paradevata Namaha. She is the one, Paradevata means she is the object of supreme devotion. Om Madhyamaya Namaha. I explained you the Madhyama speech whereby you are whispering. So she is Madhyama. And Vaikhri Rupaya Namaha means she is that speech which is audible, which we are speaking loudly. I am speaking to you, this is Vaikhri stage of speech. Bhakta Manas Hansikaya Namaha. She is like a Hansa. Hans is beautiful swan which is white in color, pure white in color. And Bhakta Manas Hansikaya Namaha. She is sporting in those devotees' minds. One meaning is she is the swan in the devotee's mind. Another thing is the devotee's mind also becomes like a swan. Why? Because what is a swan? A swan's quality is, it is described in our scriptures like a swan knows how to separate milk from water. So if I give him, if I give a swan a jar full of milk and water, the swan will only take the milk and the water will be left over. So this is explained in our scriptures. So which means that a devotee who has devoted his mind to Divine Mother's feet, his mind also becomes like the swan, as pure as a swan. The devotee will only take those things which are necessary for his spiritual growth, and those things he will discard which are a hindrance in his spiritual growth. Getting it? So that water is like the material world, that milk is like the spiritual world. So those devotees who completely dedicate themselves, they are always engrossed, they always know how to take spirituality out of everything. So their minds are compared to the minds of a swan, and their minds become very clear, very settled, very pure, as white as the milk. And in that manas, in that consciousness, who is sporting? It's Divine Mother who is sporting in that kind of pure conscious mind. Om Kameshwar Pranadya Namaha. She is the Prana Nadi, she is the Prana, she is the life energy of Kameshwar, of Lord Shiva. Kritagnaya Namaha. She is the one who knows what everybody is doing for her. If you do one little thing for her, she remembers it and she fulfills you with multiples of it, her favor. So she will never forget one simple step that you have taken in her path to do for her. Like if you make a simple prasad, oh Divine Mother, I am just making this for you. She will remember, my devotee made this for me, my child made this for me, and then she will fill your life with so much sweetness. If you go and serve people thinking that they are all Divine Mothers only, different form, different roop, it's Divine Mother. So you go and serve people thinking, oh, I am serving my Divine Mother. In the morning you get up and you see, oh, this is my family. Let me do my best to serve my family. Why? Because they are all different forms of Divine Mother. Divine Mother has sent them to me. So let me do my best to my family. So Divine Mother will remember, oh, my child is remembering me and doing everything for me. He is helping all other souls to come closer to me. So every little thing that you do, Divine Mother is always remembering it. So that is why she is Kritagnya, she is full of gratitude. She loves. She loves us all when you do a little bit of work for her. Om Kama Pujitaya Namaha. She is worshipped by Cupid himself. Cupid gets his power of love, of spreading love everywhere from Divine Mother herself. So Divine Mother is love personified. Divine Mother is giving all the power to Cupid, and Divine Mother resides in our body in the Muladhara chakra, which is the center for Cupid, the attraction. Okay, center for attraction is our Muladhara chakra, and Divine Mother resides there. Cupid's place is Muladhara chakra. Shringara Rasa Sampurnaya Namaha. She is the one who is in the Shringara Ras. Now Shringara Ras is a very, very beautiful ras. When Lord Krishna came on this planet, the gopis especially worshipped him, the damsels of Vraja. They worshipped him in the Shringar Ras. So God in bhakti, normally what happens when we are praying to Divine Mother, we are thinking Divine Mother as Divine Mother, and as a small child we approach her. In this kind of worship, many a times, that pure worship doesn't come in the beginning, it comes at a very later stage. It's like you are always asking, Mother give me this, Mother give me that, oh my mother will give me this. Like how a small child is always asking the mother, bothering the mother. But in the school of bhakti, there is another way of worshipping, where here right now Divine Mother is supreme. She is giving us everything, she is doing everything for us. But in bhakti, in the school of bhakti, there is another kind of worship mentioned where the supreme becomes the subordinate. Okay. Now there are 5 rasas explained. One of the ways to worship Lord is in the Shant rasa. In the Shant rasa means God is the supreme power. I and Him are one. I am His part and parcel. I belong to Him. With that confidence, I live in this world. I worship Him. I serve Him. I serve everyone around Him with, in the very peaceful rasa. God exists, I exist, I am His, He is mine. So that is one way of rasa, which is the Shanti rasa. So you establish that relationship with Divine Mother. Divine Mother is everywhere. I belong to her, she belongs to me. That is Shanta rasa. Another rasa, another way to worship her is in the Dasya rasa. Dasya rasa means you become a servant of Divine Mother. I am the servant of Divine. I am the eternal servant of Divine Mother. You see in the world, everybody is doing service. If you are the CEO of a company, you are still serving all your employees. You may reach to the highest position, but in actuality, you are serving everybody. Okay? So everybody is naturally serving. So we are eternal servant. So when we start worshipping Divine Mother in the form of thinking that I am your eternal servant, O Divine Mother, whatever I do from my body, from my mind, from my actions, from my speech, it's all a service unto you. That is the form of servant. Okay? So we are worshipping Divine Mother as the servant. So till here, Divine Mother is the master. Even in the Shant rasa, she is on the higher platform. But now there is another third rasa, where you can make Divine Mother as your friend. Krishna did that same thing. He played like he is Supreme God himself. He incarnated on earth, and then he played, did all these pastimes with all his friends in Govardhan, like a small boy. He was stealing food from his friend's plate, playing with them in the Yamuna, all those things, in the form of friend. His friends are talking the same way like you would talk to your friend. So this is one of the rasa by which we can establish a relationship with Divine Mother. So you can make Divine Mother your most confidential friend, to whom you can discuss everything, to whom you can talk everything. Now there, when we are a friend, we are like equal. This is a very high stage of bhakti. Very few people practice it, but it is there. So that is, so now that what was supreme becomes a little lower. Okay, it has become equal to our level. She is my friend, I can say anything to her and she can do anything to me. So that kind of relation. And there is another relation which is a little bit higher than this, which Krishna did in his pastimes, in his incarnation. He became a son to Yashoda and Nanda. He became a small child to all the adults, all the grown up, mothers and the fathers and the uncles and the aunts and everybody in the Vraja area. All the elderly people were loving Krishna as their own child. So imagine that Supreme God becomes a small child and he is being protected, he is being fed, he is being washed, he is being offered a lot of things by the elderly of the town. And Krishna, the Supreme Lord, is enjoying that rasa, that relationship with these elderly people. He has become a baby. Understand? So we can also worship Divine Mother in that form. She becomes a small child, a small daughter to us. There is a form of Divine Mother, Bala Tripur Sundari. She is a small girl. There she is not the mother form. She is a small girl, 9-year-old, 10-year-old. Then there is another form, Kumarika, Kumari. She is a 14-year, 15-year, 16-year-old girl. So we can worship Mother in those forms, where she becomes a small child to us. We become the parent, she becomes a child. And she enjoys that rasa also. Now, higher than this rasa is the Shringar ras. Okay. She is the essence of Shringar ras. Now, Shringar ras is best understood in Krishna and Gopi's relationship. In Shringar ras, in worldly sense, if I explain you Shringar ras, when we get married, when a woman gets married to her husband, she is serving her husband in every possible way. So, she is serving her husband in the Shant rasa. Oh, this is my husband, he is earning, and giving me everything, and she loves her husband. So that is Shant rasa. Then she is serving, so she is an eternal servant. So she is also serving her husband every way. So that is Dasya rasa. She also becomes a very confidential friend to her husband. So that is Maitri rasa. Okay. Then she also serves him sometimes like a mother, like a sister. The husband is dependent on the mother, on his wife to give him food, to make food for him. Okay, so that is Vatsalya rasa. So the wife is taking all these roles. She is serving her husband in the Shant rasa. She is serving her husband as a servant in the Dasya rasa. She is serving her husband as a friend. She is serving her husband as a mother also. Okay, and despite all that, all these four rasas, she also becomes his beloved. She loves him. She gives All her, everything, whatever she has, her body, her mind, her consciousness, her heart, everything she gives it. She completely surrenders to her husband. Now that surrender, where all these other 4 rasas have come, that rasa is called as Shringar rasa, where she becomes the beloved of her husband. So Divine Mother, they say, she is Shringar Ras Sampurnaya Namaha. She is the essence of this Shringara, of this love which is existing throughout this world. She is serving Lord Shiva in this form, in the form of Shringara Rasa. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Jayaya Namaha. She is the victorious one. Jalandhar Sthitaya Namaha. She is Sthita in the Jalandhar, means she living in the Jalandhar. Jalandhar is the Vishuddhi chakra, which is the throat chakra. We will go in the meditations later on. Odyana Peeth Nilyaya Namaha. She is in the Odyana, she is in the Agya chakra here. Bindu Mandal Vasinne Namaha. She lives in the Bindu here. Okay. Raho Yagya Kramaradhyaya Namaha. Raho Yagya, Yagya means different worships. So she is worshipped by, in a certain sequence, different rites are mentioned, different rituals. She is the one who is worshipped by all those different rituals. Rahas Tarpan Tarpitaya Namaha. All the Tarpanam done with different rituals are mentioned in our scriptures. She is worshipped with those Tarpanams. Sadhya Prasadini Namaha. Sadhya means she immediately becomes happy and bestows all happiness to her devotees. Vishwa Shakshini Namaha. She is the witness of everything. Shakshi Varjitaya Namaha. But she is beyond the witness. Nobody can witness her, but she is the witness of everything. Shadanga Devata Yuktaya Namaha. When we are praying to Divine Mother, we do a Shadang Nyas. In those Nyas, we establish in the 6 parts of body, the heart, the head, the forehead, the eyes, the armor and the weapons. We worship her in all these parts, and different devatas are situated in all these parts, and all these different devatas are always worshipping Divine Mother. Shadanga Devata Yuktaya Namaha. Shadaguna Paripuritaya Namaha. Shadagunya. Now Paripuritaya Namaha. There is a definition for God in our scriptures. Those who have these 6 qualities are Shadgunya. What are the 6 qualities? One, who has all the beauty. Another one, who has all the power. Who is the most famous. Who has all the wealth. Who is at the same time renunciated. Okay. So Divine Mother is the only one who is the most beautiful in the entire universe. She is the only one who is the most richest. She is Bhuvaneshwari, Tribhuvaneshwari. She is the only one who has all the power. She is the only one who has all the knowledge. She is only one who has all the wealth. She is the only one who is renunciated with all of this. So those who possess these 6 qualities, they are called as Bhagwan, and she is Bhagavati. She is having all these 6 qualities. That is why she is called Shadagunya Paripuritaya Namaha. Nityaklinaya Namaha. She is however compassionate. Nirupamaya Namaha. There is no other comparison to her. She is beyond all. Om Nirvana Sukhadayini Namaha. She is the one who gives us the bliss of Nirvana. Nitya Shodeshikaya Rupaya Namaha. She is always worshipped with her 16 other divine Nityas. Okay. When we worship the Shri Chakra, these Nityas are mentioned. She is worshipped with all of them. Shri Kanthar the Sharirine Namaha. She is the better half of Lord Shiva, or she is the half of Shiva in the Ardhanarishwar. Prabhavatye Namaha. She is full of Prabha, full of effulgence. Om Prabha Rupaya Namaha. All the effulgence that you see in this universe, it is only her. It is said that the Prabha, the effulgence of millions and millions and millions of suns, cannot be compared to the Prabha or to the effulgence of Divine Mother. Prasiddhaya Namaha. She is the most famous, she is the most prasiddha, she is the most celebrated. Om Parameshwari Namaha. She is Parameshwari. She is the supreme sovereign, she is the supreme controller. Om Mula Prakriti Namaha. She is the one who is the cause of everything, the first cause of everything, root of everything. Om Avaktaya Namaha, who is in the unmanifested state of universe. Like you take a seed. When the seed is dry, the seed contains the plant inside, but when it is dry, the plant is still in the unmanifested state. You are getting it? So that unmanifested state, I am giving an example. That unmanifested state also, it's Divine Mother. When you put the seed in the soil and you put water and it gets the sun rays, then it sprouts and from there comes a big tree. But as long as it is in the seed form, the tree is in the unmanifested state. The tree is there, but it is not manifested. Similarly, when the world is there, it is in the manifested state. When the world is not there, it is in the unmanifested state. And that unmanifested state is avyakta. That avyakta is who? It's Divine Mother. Vyakta avyakta sarupindis namana. She is the one who is in the manifest state. She is the one who is in the unmanifested state. Like I gave you the example of the seed. When you take the seed is manifest. So she is there. But the plant inside the seed is unmanifested. But it is there. So the manifested state also she is there. The unmanifested state also she is there. Vyapinya namaha. She is the one pervading everywhere. Vividha akaraya namaha. She is in the different forms that you see in the world. As I told you, my family, my friends, the acquaintances I have, the work I have, the things that I am enjoying, the food that I eat, the animal kingdom that I am surrounded by, the plant kingdom that I am surrounded by, the stars, the sun, the moon, the lakes, the river, the ocean, the mountains, each and every different forms that I see and that I don't see, all these different forms, various akar, vivid akar, everything is nothing but Sri Lalita. When you meditate like this, Sri Lalita manifests to you by open eyes. When you close your eyes, she is inside, sitting in the form of consciousness. So in the manifested state also Sri Lalita, in the unmanifested state also Sri Lalita. Om Vidya Vidya Surupini Namah. She is Vidya, means knowledge, and she is also Avidya, saying that Avidya means ignorance, but no. Vidya is everywhere. But just because we are not aware of that Vidya, that is our stage of ignorance. So she manifests, she is there present in both. She is present in the knowledge and she is also not present. She is present in the not knowledge also, not knowing also. She is there, but we are not aware, but she is present. Okay. So she is knowledge and ignorance both. Mahakamesh Nayana Kumdaladya Kaumudye Namaha. She gladdens her spouse, Kameshwar. Just like when the moon comes, the lilies, are happy. The lilies start blooming. So similarly, when she goes in front of Lord Shiva, the Lord Shiva becomes very happy. Okay. Om Bhakta Harda Tamo Bhed Mad Bhanu Santatyayi Namaha. She sits in the devotee's heart and she dispels all the ignorance, all the darkness, all the negativities from the devotee's heart. She makes the devotee's consciousness pure. She sits there like the shining sun. When she manifests, all the darkness goes away. She is shining in the devotee's heart. She is shining in the devotee's mind. She is shining in the devotee's consciousness. She is shining in the devotee's whole being. The devotee feels very, very purified. She is the purified state of bliss. Om Shivadutye Namaha. She is the Duti, herald of Shiva. Shiva Aradhyay Namaha. She herself is worshipped by Lord Shiva. Shiva Murtyay Namaha. She is the form of Shiva. Shivankaryay Namaha. Shiva means happiness. She is the one who gives Shiva. Understand, one more thing I am going to add on this point. She is worshipped by Shiva and she is the form of Shiva. When we do in sadhana, it is told to us that we also sit in that form of Shiva. We sit and first of all we remind ourselves that we are whose children? We are the children of Divine Mother and Lord Shiva. Their genes are inside us. So we are Shiva's child. A dog's baby is puppy, a dog only. A lion's baby, a cub, is like a lion only. God's baby has to be like God, even though we feel we are human, but no, we are Shiva's children. So we are like Shiva. So whenever you are sitting in the sadhana, remind yourself of your stage of divinity. You come from that divine source. You come from Shiva. You are like Shiva. You are not a human. You are Shiva. Okay. So whenever you are sitting in sadhana, get into that mood. I am Shiva's. I am like Shiva. And who is Shiva? Shiva means the supreme form of peace. So I am Shiva. I am the supreme form of peace. Who is my energy? From where do I get, whom does Shiva worship? Shiva says, I am worshipping mother. Here it says, Shiva Aradhya Nama. Shiva is worshipping mother. So I am Shiva, I am like Shiva, I am peaceful, I am going to worship Divine Mother in the attitude of Lord Shiva. Become like Shiva, be like Shiva. Shivankaryai Namaha. And then when you become like Shiva and you worship her, what will she give you? She will give you happiness. Shiva Priyaya Namaha. She is the beloved of Shiva. Shiva Paraya Namaha. She is devoted to Shiva. Understand, very important meditation. When you worship her like Shiva, she is also devoted to you like Shiva. Shishteshtaya Namaha. Those who follow the righteous path, she is always dear to, they are always dear to her. Shishta Pujitaya Namaha. Those who follow the righteous path, she takes their offerings, she takes their worship. Aprameyaya Namaha. She is infinite. We cannot measure her beyond our understanding. Swaprakashaya Namaha. She doesn't need any illumination from the sun and the moon. She is self-illumined. Manovachama Gocharaya Namaha. She is beyond the range of our mind, of our speech. Chitta Shaktiya Namaha. She is the power of our consciousness. Chetana Rupaya Namaha. She is the pure consciousness pervading in us. Jada Shaktiyai Namaha. Everything that you see in this world which has a solid form, like this is a solid form, this is Jada. This chair, everything, whatever you see is Jada. The plants you see, they have consciousness. Me you see, I have a consciousness. My consciousness is higher. The consciousness is very low here. But everything is having consciousness. Even this thing is having consciousness. The plant is having the consciousness. I am having the consciousness. The degree of consciousness in everything is different. Why I say so? How is this conscious? Because one day even this stone, it will break, it will go away, it will become a dust. Many years later it will. So there is something in it which is making it break. The mountains day by day reduce, the oceans dry up. So they all have some level of consciousness which is maintaining everything. The plants have a little higher level of consciousness. The animal kingdom, more high level of consciousness. The humans, very high level of consciousness. The devatas, super level of consciousness. So everywhere that consciousness is pervading, that consciousness is called as Chitta Shakti. So Jada Shakti, in this also that consciousness is there. Some gravitational pull, something is making it Jada. Jada means strong, gross. The matter is solidified. That mechanical forces which is making this solidified is called Jada Shakti Atmikaya Namaha. Okay, that is Lalita. Om Gayatri Namaha. She is the Gayatri mantra. Vyahrityai Namaha. She is the invocations in the Gayatri mantra. Sandhyaya Namaha. Sandhya, she is the one who is worshipped at the twilights. Sandhya is a period when in the morning there are 3 sandhyas we do. In the morning, when the sun, when the dawn breaks. Okay, so the night is going and the dawn breaks. So that is one sandhya. Then in the afternoon, at around between 11:30 to 12:30, there is one sandhya we do, because the sun is on the top and now it is going to be setting. So that is one sandhya. Sandhya means joint. Okay, and in the evening, when the night is going to happen, so the sun is going to set and the moon is going to come. So that is one sandhya. So these are the 3 very strong periods mentioned in our scriptures. Our sages have recommended us to worship God during these 3 transition periods. Okay, if not, try to meditate between 11:30 and 12:30 in the afternoons, or try to meditate between 11:30 and 12:30 in the night. These are very strong muhurats where meditations is recommended. In Sandhya, we cannot do the detailed Sandhya. Nowadays people are not able to, but I am going to tell you a very simple thing what you should do. When you get up in the morning, you just say this little prayer. O Divine Mother, I belong to you, I am yours. Whatever little mistakes or wrongful deeds I did while I was sleeping, in my mind, in my subconscious mind, I might have dreamt something, I might have thought something, I might have done something unconsciously while I was sleeping. O Divine Mother, please remove, please burn off all those sinful tendencies, the effects of all those sinful karmas which I did while I was sleeping. So one. Then secondly, you pray, O Divine Mother, please be my guide, and from now till the afternoon, whatever work I do, please Divine Mother, please guide me to the right path. Please stay in my intellect, stay in my mind, stay in my buddhi, guide me, give me wisdom at every step so that I may take right decisions. Okay, and let me not go towards sinful habits. So you pray like this, and then you say, I surrender all the action done by my mind, body and action and my speech to you. So one prayer you do this in the morning, same prayer you do it in the afternoon. You take a lunch break, take 5 minutes out from your lunch break, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, sit down, meditate, remember God. Mother Divine is sitting in the form of the sun, in the form of the nature, in the form of the trees, in the form of every form, whatever you see, it's only Mother. You sit down and you say the same prayer, Oh Divine Mother, whatever bad things I did, knowingly and unknowingly, from the morning till now, please Mother, forgive me for all that, wash away, burn off all the effects of all those sinful activities that I did consciously and unconsciously or by my subconsciously, please burn it off. And oh Divine Mother, I surrender everything I did today by my mind, action and speech to you. Please guide me till the evening, okay, and sit on my intellect, sit in my actions, sit in my speech and guide me to do the right things. Because why? We have learned the names. She loves those who follow the righteous path. Then in the evening again during the Sandhya, when the sun is almost about to set and the moon is about to rise, at that time you do the same prayer again. Whatever I did today from the afternoon till night, please wash away, burn out all the sinful effects of all the karmas. Please guide me. I surrender everything I did today by my mind, action and speech. And similarly, before going to sleep, you do the same prayer again. So this is how you pray. So these are Sandhyaya Namaha. Om Dvija Vrinda Nishevitaya Namaha. She is worshipped by all those who are initiated and who do the Sandhya worship. Tatvasanaya Namaha. She is sitting on the Tattva. There are 5 Tattvas. She is sitting on those Tattva, cosmic elements. Tasmai Namaha. She is the one who is denoted by Tat. We had spoken in the previously also. Tat means Om Tat Sat, the eternal truth. That is a Vedvakya. Om Tat Sat. That is the eternal truth. So that thing is Divine Mother. Tattvamasi. You are that. You are that means you belong to that. You are a divine being. You are not this animal body. We as human, many times I meet some of the people and they'll say to me, oh, we can't do, we are like animals, you know. But no, in our scriptures, we are not animals. We are divine beings. We come from a divine source. We are not animals. We are in between the animal. We have animal tendencies, but at the same time, we are endowed with divine powers. We inherit divine powers from our Divine Mother Lalita and Divine Father Lord Shiva. So, spiritual path reminds you, the Guru reminds you that you are not an animal, you are a divine being. So, this is what it says. Om Tasmai Namaha, you are that. That means you are Divine Mother. You belong to that Divine Mother. You inherit those divine qualities. So, Om Tasmai Namaha, Om Tubhyam Namaha, you are the one to whom all the prayers are addressed to. Om Ayyai Namaha, you are the most dear one. Panchakoshantarstitaya Namaha, there are 5 sheaths, okay, in our body. There is we will go on, it is called the Annamaya Kosh, the Manomaya Kosh, the Pranamaya Kosh, the Vijnanamaya Kosh and the Anandamaya Kosh. In these 5 sheaths we are all living. You know, the Annamaya Kosh means when our consciousness, this is the stages of consciousness, okay, when our consciousness is only on food and in the worldly things, that is Annamaya. Sometimes our consciousness goes to the Manomaya. Manomaya means in the mind. By our mind we are doing some higher thinking, that is Manomaya Kosh. Then slowly we go into the Pranamaya Kosh. When we become a very spiritual person, we practice spirituality a lot, then our consciousness rises to the Pranamaya Kosh. We can sustain without food for many days. You know, we are living on that energy which is known as Prana. Beyond that is the Vijnanamaya Kosh. Once you go to the Pranamaya Kosh, all knowledge of the world is revealed to you. You know, then you are stated in that consciousness, that is Vijnanamaya Kosh. And beyond that, when all your questions and answers, all your questions are answered, there is no more questions left. You have experienced all the stages of consciousness. You go to the stage of highest bliss. That is called Nirvana by many people, or Samadhi, or Turiya. Actually, so those are all the different names, you know, given to these stages. When you are in that stage, your consciousness is in that stage, you are happy internally, always. That source of happiness, that spring of happiness never dries up. You are always happy. That is called as Anandamaya Kosh. So, Panchakoshantarstitaya Namaha means she is saying that you are living in all these 5 stages of consciousness of a living being. Om Nisimhimne Namaha, your glory is boundless. Nitya Yovanaya Namaha, you are ever youthful. Mother Shalinye Namaha, you are always full of bliss. Mother Gurunit Raktakshe Namaha, your eyes are red. Why? Because they are full of bliss. Mother Patala Gandabhuye Namaha, you have rosy cheeks like those of a very reddish rosy cheeks. Chandan Dravadik Dangye Namaha, again I tell you these meditations are dynamic meditations. Chandan Drava means her body is anointed with chandan, with sandalwood and different other dravya, different other fragrances. So when we meditate on Divine Mother, all these fragrances we should also meditate upon and they will come in, you will feel it. Champeya Kusuma Priyaya Namaha, she loves the flower of champa, a yellow color flower which has a very divine scent. It is in the Himalayas, found in the Himalayas, yellow color flowers. So it's called as champa, Himalayan champaka. She loves those flowers. Kushilaya Namaha, she is very skillful. Komalakaraya Namaha, she is very, very graceful in her form. Kurukullaya Namaha, she is the deity of the Kurukul. Okay. Kuleshwaraya Namaha, she is the ruler of the Kula. Kula means, Kula actually is a dynasty, okay, we say. But our Kula is Muladhar. Okay, here Kula means she is Muladhar. So she is residing in the Muladhar, Kula or Sushumna. From the Muladhara rises the Sushumna. So she is pervading in the Sushumna as the life energy or as the prana energy. So she lives in the Kula. So Kuleshwari Namaha. Kula Kundalaya Namaha. She is in the Muladhar. Kaula Marga Tatpare Sevidaya Namaha. There is a sampradaya which worships Divine Mother, that is known as the Kaula Sampradaya. So she is worshipped by the Kaula Marga. So she is worshipped by the Kaula tradition. Kumar Gananathambaya Namaha, she is the mother of Kumara and Ganesha. Tushte Namaha, she is Tushti, she is contentment. Pushte Namaha, she is fullness, she is nourishment. Matye Namaha, she is my Mati, she is intellect, she is higher wisdom. Dhrityai Namaha, she is fortitude. Chante Namaha, she is peace, serenity. Swasti Matye Namaha, she is benediction. Kante Namaha, she is very luminous. Nandine Namaha, she is the one who gives delight. Vignanashine Namaha, she removes all the obstacles. Tejavate Namaha, she is very, very effulgent. Trinayana Namaha, she has three eyes. Lo Lakshi Kamarupinde Namaha. In every woman, she is the one who is in the form of love. Malinne Namaha, she wears a garland of syllables, which is 51 syllables in Sanskrit. So she is wearing that garland. Hansinne Namaha, she is in the form of Hamsa. I have explained Hamsa. Hamsa is like a swan. I explained she is Bhaktamanas Hansikaya Namaha. She lives like a swan in the mind of pure devotees. Okay, and Hamsa is also your breathing. Whenever we are breathing, when we inhale, it's the sound of hum, and then we exhale the sound of sa, hum, saha. So she is in the form of your breath. She is in the form of your pran. So she is Hamsa. Hamsa has many meaning. One is she is as pure as the Hamsa. She lives in the purified waters of the mind of pure devotees. Okay, and then she is in the form of breath, and she is in the form of incoming and outgoing breath, which is also known as Hamsaha. Okay, so Hamsaha also means we are like her. So she is Hamsaha. Ham means aham, me. Saha means she. So we are like her. Hamsaha. Om Matre Namaha, she is the mother of everything. Malayachal Vasine Namaha, she lives in the Malaya, she lives in the mountain, Himalaya. Om Sumakhe Namaha, she has a lovely face. Nalini Namaha, she has a lotus-like face. She is also, because her eyes is like lotus, her feet is like lotus, her limbs are like lotus. She is all over like a beautiful lotus. Subhruve Namaha, she has a very beautiful eyebrows. Shobhana, she is radiant. Suranayikaya Namaha, she is the leader of all the gods. Kalakanthya Namaha, she is the consort of Lord Shiva, who is also known as Kalakantha. Om Kanti Matye Namaha, she is very resplendent, she is very shiny. Shobhinyai Namaha, she is the one because of whom, the Shobhana, she creates friction, and because of the friction, this whole world is created. So she is Shobhinyai. Om Sukshma Rupini Namaha, she is residing in every little thing in a very subtle form. Sukshma Rupini Namaha. Vajreshwari, she is Vajra, she is Vajreshwari, she is known as a deity in a holy place called Vajreshwari. Vamadevi Namaha. Vamadevi is the consort of Lord Shiva, who is also known as Vamadeva. Om Vayovastha Vivarjitaya Namaha. She is ageless. So beyond age. So that is Vayovastha. She is beyond all situations and other changes. So Vayovastha Vivarjitaya Namaha. Siddheshwari Namaha. She is Siddha. Okay. She is the supreme goddess of all the Siddhas. All Siddhas are gaining mastery or are becoming adept because of their worship of Divine Mother Lalita. Siddha Vidyaya Namaha. She is the Sri Vidya mantra. Siddha Matre Namaha. She is the one whom all aspirants worship. Yashashvinyai Namaha. She is the one who is the most renowned. She is in everything. Each and every mantra is indicating her beautiful qualities. I always encourage people to take some few mantras in this and meditate on the meaning of those mantras. Meditate till you feel it, till it becomes you, till you feel Divine Mother's presence in those mantras. Each and every mantra is very, very potent. Each and every mantra can take you to God. Even if you are not able to dedicate 1,000 names, no worries. Don't chant mindlessly. Take some time off from your daily schedule. I explain you the sandhyas. During that time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever you can, take it out. But meditate as if you are going to feel Divine Mother right now, right here. And that presence is felt by chanting these mantras and feeling them. Don't chant like a parrot, just chanting mindlessly. No, feel it. Each and every mantra has deep connection, will connect you to her presence. So I request all of you to meditate like this, to pray to her, pray her, so that you feel her presence in each and everything that you do. From day to night, from night to day, all day long, whatever you do, wherever you are, in whatever situations you are, whomever you are serving, whomever you are talking to, in each and everything, just feel her presence. With this I end it up here now. And if you have any questions, please feel free to write me, and as and when, whatever, I will answer to my best of my abilities. Thank you. Jai Ma.